What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another Diablo 3 build guide. Today we're going to be talking about another Sunwuko set. This is the Lashing Tail Kick version, which is different but still fun to play. This is going to be a t16 speed build for farming keys and stuff, just in case the other things are boring for you. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, anything you do to help out the channel for free. Also, don't forget, I am doing a giveaway. You enter by being subscribed to the channel, liking the videos that are involved in the giveaway, and commenting on the videos that are involved in the giveaway. After I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will go through and put everybody into a spreadsheet, and we will do a random number generator and pick a winner. Alright, so let's jump right into it. Just like the other videos, I'm going to go over the gear, and then I'm going to go over the skills, and I'm going to do a demonstration for you guys. So, it's the Sunwuko set, the Monkey King garb. None of my stuff is rolled properly because I make it a point not to do that. So the 2 set, your damage taken is reduced by 50% while sweeping wind is active. 4 set, every second sweeping wind spawns a decoy next to the last enemy you hit that taunts nearby enemies and explodes for 1,000% of your weapon damage for each stack of sweeping winds that you have. And then Lashing Tail Kick, Tempest Rush, and Wave of Light have their damage increased by 1,500 for each stack of sweeping winds that you have. So this time we're taking advantage of the Lashing Tail Kick. So we are using Guyana Nakashu, I'm going to guess that's how you say that, with a cooldown gem in the hat, and it increases your Lashing Tail Kick damage by up to 100%, and Lashing Tail Kick releases a piercing fireball that deals up to 1,400% weapon damage as fire to enemies within 10 yards on impact. And that is amazing. It's crazy, and it's fun to watch. We are using the Bindings of the Lesser Gods. As you can see, I do not have Cyclone Strike on my bar. This is what you would use if you were pushing with the build. I just do not happen to have a pair of Lacuni Prowlers, which is what I would recommend for the build for the speed version. We're using the Gold Wrap as our toughness item. We're matching that with the Boon of the Hoarder, so we're going to be getting gold like crazy. We're going to have a lot of toughness after we get rolling, and everything's going to be good. We're using the Stone of Jordan for extra damage. We are using the Ring of Royal Grandeur to make sure that we have the 6-piece. We currently have equipped the shoulders, legs, neck, hands, and torso. That way we can have the Guyana helmet on. We're using the Ingoem for the cooldown reduction and being able to spam dash and being able to use our cooldowns a little better. And we're using Vengeful Wind to get the extra stacks so we get extra multipliers on our Sunwuko set. We are also using Boon of the Hoarder. Just spoke about that, just gold for gold wrap. We're using Bane of the Powerful because extra damage after you kill an elite. And then we're using Bane of the Trapped because this is mostly a melee build. We are going to be slowing things and we're going to do big damage. Like I said, I have not rolled any of this to be optimized. We're just going with what we have. Your stats are going to be cooldown, crit, and attack speed for this set. So in the cube, we have Squirch Necklace. Whenever you are not taking damage, your damage dealt is increased by up to 100%. Your damage taken is increased by up to 50. We use this in just about everything. It is just super strong. Rivera Dancers, Lashing Tail Kick attacks 50% faster and deals 300% increased damage. Multipliers be multiplying, attacking faster, dealing more damage. Scarbringer, the damage of Lashing Tail Kick is increased by 600% for the first 7 enemies hit. So it's just giving us a bigger multiplier. We're going to be mowing through enemies. This build is really good in open maps. It's really good in most maps, honestly, but let's hop into it. Let me show you guys how it plays. I've only done 1 rift with it. I just wanted to try it out. It's actually pretty fun. I'm here for it. Let's go ahead and switch these 2 buttons so I don't accidentally spam that. Alright, so what you're going to do, you're going to pop your Epiphany, you're going to get your sweeping winds up, and then you're going to get your stacks. And how you get your stacks is just by smacking stuff, so we're just going. Alright, it is good to take advantage of your Epiphany teleport by trying to hit enemies that are on the edges of the screen. Also, I don't know, there we go. We got the reset. I was like, why did we not get the reset yet? Okay, so now we're just gonna zoom, right? We got the Ingoem up. Our RCR is not real strong, but we're just gonna go. We basically want to elite hunt because we want to be able to keep our cooldowns up, otherwise we are not going to have enough resource. So we got those guys. You also want to hit good density and stuff. Like, you don't want to skip stuff because you got to get gold and you got to get your gold wrap up, right? You can't be skipping everything, but And you also want to make sure when there's no enemies around, you are keeping up your sweeping winds, because otherwise your stacks will fall off. And if your stacks fall off, you are not going to be happy because your DPS is going to falter. Otherwise, this build, I mean, it does incredible damage. It's super fast. Like, you teleport around like a madman. When you don't have dash, when you don't have Ingame up, it's a little slow, but a lot of builds like this are like that, where when you don't have your buff, you're just a little slower. So now you got your buff up again, and you pop your cooldowns, and you go, right? Like, it's not rocket science, right? Like, you gotta have your cooldowns for stuff to work, but, you know, it's a really, really fun speed build. I enjoy it. If you're looking for something a little different than the other stuff we've talked about, like, it's definitely worth giving it a shot, especially since it's super easy to gear. The good thing about the Sunwuko set is, depending on what you have, there are like several builds you can use. The only one I don't recommend using is going to be the oh my goodness, what is it called? The Tempest Rush build. And the reason I don't recommend the Tempest Rush build is simply because the Patterns of Justice set is too easy to put together, and it shares a lot of similar items, and there's really no reason to do the Tempest Rush version when you can, or the Sunwuko version when you can just do the Patterns of Justice version. There's really no reason to do that, right? As you can see though, super fast, like really good. Like, this just, we dunked on it, right? Like, it was a good rift, it was fast, and this was 4 levels, right? Like, this wasn't even a good rift, and we still just decimated it, right? And like, you can teleport around, blow stuff up, like, it's super fast, the DPS is great, the toughness is good once you start picking up gold, like, it's a good build, alright? And it can give you a little break from the other builds that you're playing, because, you know, everybody's like, oh, let's play the meta, no, play what's fun, man, play what's fun. Anyway, I'm just going to finish clearing this up because I like doing the outdoor maps. Alright, so let me kill this guy, and then we'll teleport back to town. But that's it, guys. Another Sunwuko set, another really fast way to farm keys. Get out there, do it, man. It's great. Super easy, super fun build. You know, just this one's more actions per minute. You get to spam your buttons. You know, it's good, man. It's fun. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you're still here, I appreciate you staying. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about the giveaway. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and go out there and get those legendaries.